Beerus, the god of destruction, has just woken up from his sleep and having a dream about a Super Saiyan God. Whis would have informed Beerus about everything that happened while he was sleeping. And Beerus is honestly surprised about everything. First off, Frieza was defeated by Saiyans? And now Shin has some students? Beerus is now pretty interested in these Saiyans, and now he would like to meet them. So he would have told Whis to take him to the Saiyans. Back on Earth, everything is pretty much going fine. Goku's training with his two sons right now since Gohan has the time to train, and that Goten is a bit more motivated since he lost the tournament. And he now wants to get stronger. Eventually, Bulma's birthday would have happened and everyone would have came, including Goku. Everything would go the same until Beerus arrives on Earth. But this time, nobody was expecting Beerus to come to the planet. But like normal, Beerus does enjoy Earth's food, and with no Majin Buu, nobody there really makes Beerus angry. But Beerus would have eventually asked all the Saiyans about the Super Saiyan God and if they knew anything. Of course, nobody knew nothing about the Super Saiyan God, but Vegeta would tell Beerus that he heard that it was just a legend. Beerus would be a little disappointed, but he would still want to fight everyone. So he does, but he easily beats everyone. The only person to give him a close enough challenge is Broly, in his Super Saiyan form. But Beerus would have been able to knock him out. Beerus is pretty disappointed, and he's ready to destroy Earth. But Goku still has the idea of asking Shenron about the Super Saiyan God. They will eventually summon him and ask him if he knows anything about the Super Saiyan God. And this time, Shenron would get a different answer. He would have told them that the Super Saiyan God is not a person, it's a transformation. But he doesn't know how to make the Super Saiyan God. All he knows is that the Super Saiyan God user, his name is Yamoshi. But his power is not enough to bring him back to life. Everyone is pretty disappointed that Shenron didn't know how to make a Super Saiyan God, but Goku has another plan and tells Shenron that he can go. Shenron does leave and Goku tells everybody his plan. He says that he's gonna go to Namek and use their Dragon Balls to bring back this Yamoshi guy. Vegeta would have questioned Goku in telling him how would he go on Namek. Goku would look shocked as he said he would have taken a ship, but that maybe would take a very long time. And Beerus does seem pretty impatient. But Piccolo would have stepped in. He said that he learned a new technique thanks to the Kais. He learned a technique called the Kai Kai. He can technically teleport anywhere he really wants, and it will be nice for him to meet his home planet. Of course, Goku would have been excited as he grabbed onto Piccolo. Piccolo would have said Kai Kai as they teleported to Namek. On Namek, the Namekians are shocked to see Goku and another Namekian. They're wondering what they're doing on a planet. They would have been informed about everything that's happening on planet Earth. And they would of course want to help Goku, their savior, and a fellow Namekian. So they would gather all the Dragon Balls and summon Porunga. Porunga would have told them to state their wish, as Goku would tell Porunga to bring back Yamoshi back to life. Porunga would have told Goku that he could bring back Yamoshi, but he can't fully bring him back. He can only bring him back for a full 24 hours. Porunga's eyes will start to glow as a person is right in front of Goku, and this is Yamoshi. Porunga would have told them that he did them a favor of bringing Yamoshi's soul to Namek. So now they only have one wish left. But Goku would tell them that that's all the wish they needed. And he told the Namekians that they can use the last wish for whatever they need it for. Yamoshi is very confused. He's wondering where is he and how did he magically teleport it here. Of course, Goku would have introduced himself, but Goku said they're kinda in a rush and they need to hurry. So Goku would have grabbed onto Yamoshi and Piccolo as Piccolo would say Kai Kai to teleport back to Earth. Once they teleported back to Earth, everyone is surprised to see this Yamoshi guy, especially Vegeta. He's wearing the very old Saiyan armor for long ago. Yamoshi is still very confused and he doesn't even know what's going on. But quickly Goku would inform him on everything that's happening. But while Goku is trying to inform Yamoshi about everything, Beerus gets impatient and tells Yamoshi that already teach him how to make a Super Saiyan God. Of course, Yamoshi is surprised that these guys know about the Super Saiyan God transformation, and he doesn't want to disobey Lord Beerus as he knows that this guy is the god of destruction and he doesn't want to cause any problems with him. So he would teach Goku and others about the ritual. And now there is plenty of Saiyans to do for the ritual. So who would they give the transformation to? Well, I feel like it still will be Goku. So like normal, the ritual will be done on Goku, and Goku is now a Super Saiyan God. Beerus is very pleased to finally meet a Super Saiyan God after waiting all this time. Once Beerus starts the fight with Goku, Vegeta would inform Yamoshi about everything since he's still confused and he does deserve an explanation. Yamoshi is quite shocked to hear about everything, especially the situation they're in right now. But still, Yamoshi decides not to help since he wants to see what the new Saiyans got and to see if they can protect their planet on their own. So Goku and Beerus' fight will be happening and everything will go the same. But once Goku de-transforms back down to a Super Saiyan, everyone is very concerned and think that Goku may be losing. But Yamoshi would tell them how Super Saiyan God would work. Even if Goku did de-transform, he should still have the God power. But it is still pretty concerning that he did de-transform. So Yamoshi would decide for them to get another Super Saiyan God, since they clearly have enough Saiyans. Of course, some people will offer Vegeta to help out Goku, but Vegeta would say that he didn't want this power just to be given to him. He wanted to earn it himself. So, surprisingly, Gohan decides to step up for it. He wouldn't mind getting the transformation given to him. So everybody would do the ritual again and give Gohan the Super Saiyan God transformation. So Gohan would decide to help his father. Of course, both Goku and Beerus are shocked to see another Super Saiyan God, but Beerus is actually excited that he get to fight another Super Saiyan God. So he'll allow Gohan and Goku to fight 2-on-1. But before the battle started, Gohan gave Goku a senzu bean. Goku of course eat it and he's now all healed up. But he can't transform back into Super Saiyan God. So he decides just to transform into Super Saiyan 4. Both Gohan and Goku charge at Beerus as they all clash it out. Beerus is enjoying his match. Fighting two Saiyans with God Ki is amazing for him. He's even pressured to use more of his power. As the battle keeps on going on, unfortunately Gohan does lose Super Saiyan God and he de-transforms back to his Super Saiyan form. Beerus will beat them both down as he'll send them, knocking them back to Earth. Beerus is very content with the battle he got, and he would decide to offer Goku and Gohan to see if he wants to go to his planet to train. Of course, Goku would have took the offer, but Gohan wouldn't. He said he will train with Super Saiyan God on planet Earth. He does have a lot of strong friends and family. Beerus would be a little bit disappointed, but he does respect Gohan's decision. Beerus would be tired as he would tell Whis that it's time for them to go, and he would tell Goku that Whis will be back to get him. Both Whis and Beerus heads off, and Yamoshi is pretty surprised that went so smoothly. And like normal, the rest of Bulma's party would go normally, and Yamoshi has enough time to stay, so he gets catch up on everything that happened with the Saiyans, how they figure out about different Super Saiyan transformations, and it is a lot to take in for Yamoshi. But Yamoshi is pretty disappointed in himself. He could have probably taught the good Saiyans how to get the transformation Super Saiyan God, but he was pretty worried that maybe some evil Saiyans might get their hands on the transformation. But he is at least glad that Goku and the others was able to revenge the Saiyans. Yamoshi's time is nearly up, and Yamoshi's ready to go back to the other world. But Goku says before he leaves, he wants to fight Yamoshi first. Yamoshi would agree since he hasn't fought anybody in pretty much years. So both Goku and Yamoshi would go to the mountains as they would start to fight it off. In base, they seem pretty even. But once they start to transform into Super Saiyans, Yamoshi would have wanted to test something to see if he still got it. He starts to calm himself as he starts to transform into Super Saiyan God. Goku is at first surprised, but he just remembered that Yamoshi is the first Super Saiyan God user. And Goku, calming down, remembered the feeling of Super Saiyan God would also transform into a Super Saiyan God. They both would fight it out, but unfortunately, Yamoshi would have ran out of time. As Yamoshi would start to disappear, Goku would tell Yamoshi, telling him that he really did enjoy the battle they had. Yamoshi would just smile at Goku as he started to disappear. So, like normal, Whis would eventually came on Earth, got Vegeta and Goku, went on Beerus' planet, and started to train with Whis. One day when Goku and Vegeta was training with Whis, Beerus decided to do something. He will tell them that they are improving, but they're improving so slowly. And he says that even that Broly guy can probably still beat both of them at the same time. So Beerus would decide to help Goku and Vegeta and give a request to Whis. He wants Whis to bring Yamoshi to his planet, so he can help out Goku and Vegeta. Beerus is in a pretty rush right now, and he does want arrival as soon as possible, so he thinks Yamoshi will be able to help them. Whis would decide to go get Yamoshi as he says that he'll be right back. Some time does pass and Whis comes back, but with Yamoshi, but with two other Saiyans. This is of course Shallot and Giblet. Beerus is pretty angry as he will tell Whis why he brung the other two Saiyans. All he wanted was Yamoshi. Whis would simply tell him that Yamoshi wouldn't want to come to his planet, but Whis was able to convince him, but Yamoshi wanted to bring both his friends, Shallot and Giblet, so Whis just decided to bring the other two Saiyans along. Beerus does sighs, but he says that this will help Goku and Vegeta improve faster, so he'll allow it. But quickly, he does want to spar with Shallot and Giblet. They just can't go on his planet without a fight, at least. And he also does want to fight Yamoshi, but he wants to save him for last. Shallot and Giblet would decide to accept this challenge. Both Shallot and Giblet wouldn't hesitate, and they immediately transform into Super Saiyan God. They heard about Goku's fight thanks to Yamoshi, so they know not to hold back anything. They both would fight Beerus, and Beerus is shocked by how both of these brothers are so strong and Super Saiyan God, and he's forced to use nearly all his power. Both the Saiyan God twins are able to nearly push Beerus to his full power, but Beerus was able to knock them both out before he was pressured to use any more of his power. Whis would have of course healed everyone, and Beerus starts to look at Yamoshi while Yamoshi starts to look at Beerus. And with nothing being said, Yamoshi transforms into a Super Saiyan God. Beerus would smile as he hadn't had this much fun in a while. Both Beerus and Yamoshi would charge at each other. And it first seems like they're dead even, but Beerus is just toying around. But the more power Yamoshi used, the more power Beerus has used, and they're both enjoying their fight. Yamoshi is definitely able to get some decent hits into Beerus, but Beerus is also able to get some decent hits into Yamoshi. Beerus would have took it a little too far as he starts to use more of his true power. He starts to charge up a Hakai ball, but right now Yamoshi's quite beaten up right now, and it's been a very long time since he fought someone. The only exercise he really had was against Goku. Beerus was ready to throw down this Hakai ball, but Whis would call out the Beerus, telling him that he's doing way too much, and if he'd thrown that down, he might destroy his own planet. Beerus starts to notice this as he starts to calm down, as his Hakai ball starts to shrink. Beerus would tell Yamoshi that he kinda overdid it, and that is enough fighting for another day. So they are allowed to stay on his planet. Beerus would decide to leave as he says that he's gonna take a nap. And so with everybody being healed up, Giblet, Shallot, and Yamoshi would start to help Goku and Vegeta with Super Saiyan God. And also Whis. Back in outer space, Frieza's crew is ready to go to Earth and revive their emperor. Luckily, they was able to do this successfully. And Frieza is pissed that he lost to a Saiyan. He can't believe he's gonna say this, but he has to train. So like normal, Frieza would train for 4 months. But during the 4 months of his training, one day outside his ship while he's training, he feels something weird. It's a similar power, but he doesn't know how. Frieza will walk out his ship and he will see a ball coming towards him. Of course, he does think that this is weird, but somehow a person comes out the ball. And this is, of course, Metal Cooler. But that is all for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this part. And if you guys do, let's try to get this video to 20 likes. If we can get the video to 20 likes, then jokutube will make part 9. And like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That'll show me that you guys are supporting me and you want to see more of my content. But with all of that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.